Good morning, afternoon, evening, as the case may be, in your part of the world. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Zon Archer, and there's been a lot of talk about diamond mining and what's the best method, and back and forth. And there are a lot of people that I have shown the method that I use. It's not my method; it's just the method that I use, which is called branch mining, as opposed to the method that Panavision has been using, which is called strip mining. Um, but I haven't done a video on it yet, although I had said to somebody that I would. So I thought maybe it's time to do that. I see that Kenny says, well, he's going to try my method next time, but I've never taught my method to him or branch mining to him, so I really don't know how he can do that when he doesn't really have full understanding of how it works. So I started a new map yesterday for this very video, to do this reason. I went into, I made 3 stone axes. I mined down to level 11, and before I finished using up the third stone pickaxe, I already had 3 diamond. So I thought I would show you that again in a random spot, and that's what we're going to do today. I only have an armor vest and some fancy red boots, but I have made my tools already. Right there, I do have an iron pickaxe, and we're gonna go and just do that thing. So also we've added Bibliocraft to my 1.7.2, and it lets me have things like this. It's cool. You just pull the sword off of your tool rack, and you've got it. That's a silver sword. It comes off of a silver skeleton. It was just laying out in the woods. Apparently, silver skeleton died out there somewhere. So this is a tool rack you can pull your tools off of. These are shelves that you can just throw your stuff up on the shelf, and I kind of like the idea that you can see visually, just whatever. This is a desk you can put a book on and open it, and it remembers what page you're on and stuff like that. I got my chickens in the back, and this is my door. Quick and to the point. Alright, so let's do this thing. Right now we're in a I think they call it a dark forest biome. Let's just take a look here. It's Targa Hills biome with the dark trees. But let's run for a little ways. And you ran. No, let's run this way. I've been that way before. I went that way yesterday. Let's go this way. And we'll just stop at a random little bug. Ew, a bug. It's a bug. Obviously, I have more creatures installed. A birdie. So let's just go this way for a little bit, and then we'll get to this. While we're running and while I'm mining, we'll talk a little bit. Let's have a little conversation about diamonds. According to the wiki and other videos, every chunk in the map produces a diamond vein. The average amount of diamonds you will get from a diamond vein is 4. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is the average number of diamonds. And let's go down here so we don't have to dig quite so far. This looks as good a spot as any, so we're just going to go in right here. So every chunk is 16 by 16 by 256, sky to bedrock. Every chunk has a diamond vein according to the wiki. And the average diamond is actually 3.72 or some shit like that. But for our purposes, the average take on diamonds is 4 diamonds is average. Now I've seen as many as 9 diamonds in a vein and as little as 1. So that's random. But each 16 by 16 area, 256 high, has 1 diamond vein. Now we know that diamonds don't spawn until level 16. It's the first place that you'll actually see any diamond. You can see them on level 16. So that means that we have a 16 by a 16 by a 16 area if we're in the right spot. Now add to that that statistically the diamond vein diamonds can be found more often. The highest concentration are level 11 and 12. And level 11 is important because that being the case, level 11 is also the level at which if there are lava pools, you will be standing at the same level as the surface of a lava pool. And that means it's less dangerous to mine if you're mining it at that level 11 as opposed to 10 or 9 where you could be mining with lava directly over your head. So these are the things that are known about diamonds. So we've got a very small area in each chunk, 16 high, that can have, or that will have, a vein of diamond in it, anywhere from 1 to 2 more. But you know that there's going to be at least 1 diamond in that section, because according to the game, according to the wiki, every chunk has 1 diamond vein in it. Now, as we're going down here, you can hear zombies and creepers and all that kind of stuff, but I'm unconcerned with that because right now we're just going down to test the diamond thing. We're at level 45 right now, according to my Zan's map. That's the small number at the bottom. Tells us what level we're at. We're at 43, and we're going down to level 11, and that's where we're going to start mining. Now, the reason that I'm mining the way that I am is you never mine underneath your feet, because you could break through to a cavern, and if you did and you mined under your feet, you could fall and die, and we don't want to do that. You also don't mine over your head because you can release lava, water, sand, gravel, all of which can kill you. So you don't mine directly over your head or directly under your feet. So yeah, I showed this method to Jerry the other day of mining, and within minutes, I think it was the 3rd column that we did, we found diamond. And I saw he did a video using that method, and he found diamond very quickly. He had no idea it was there. He just mined to it, and he found it very quickly. When you have the statistics, it's amazing that you don't find more diamond, because that would indicate that diamond can be literally surrounding you. It's just a matter of being able to dig it out. And that's why both of these mining techniques are effective. That's 1 pick. So far, we've used 1 pick. So now, just because you find a vein of diamond, say 4 diamond, that doesn't mean you shouldn't continue to mine around that area, because the location inside that chunk of that diamond may be right next to the location of the one that you're working on. So the 2 veins could be close enough together that you could pick a block or 2 blocks away and be looking at more diamond. But in each one, there is 1 diamond vein in each chunk. And that means there's a lot of diamonds to be had for those that are willing to get down here and do the work to find them. Okay, we're at level 11 right here. I'm standing on level 11. We've come from all the way up there. And we're going to start our branch mine right here. And we've got emeralds right away, which is great. This is Extreme Hills is supposed to be the only we're in Extreme Hills. So the only biome in which you will find emerald, that you can actually mine emerald, is Extreme Hills. And so that's just been proven out. I did not know that we were in Extreme Hills biome. I hadn't checked it, but right there is an emerald, and emerald is more rare than diamond is. FYI, for those who are interested in knowing, go ahead and get that emerald before something happens to it. Before I destroy it somehow using an iron pick. We'll grab that emerald. They only come usually in singles. You don't usually see more than that. And here's a little trick. We'll put that torch there, and that's going to burn that gravel up when it comes down. Oh, I screwed up. So what I'm doing here is I'm doing a long hallway. And of course the gravel's slowing me down. I didn't make a shovel. I will be happy to take that iron up there. So we're mining level 10, 11, 12, and 13. These are levels that we're mining right now. And I'm just going to go a significant distance back here. It's going to be a very long, long hallway. So yeah, I watched Jerry's video. I was so happy to see that, it worked out for him. Because for a couple of days he was saying, well, I'm not finding any diamond. I'm moving to another location. I didn't find any more diamond. I moved to another location. I'm like, don't move. If you've done all that mining right there, you're right on top of it. It's just staring you in the face. Don't get discouraged and move. But he was. So then I went over, and he was making a really good effort at doing branch mining. He was kind of combining branch mining with strip mining, and that wasn't working out for him. But he was trying, and that's the important part. He was having fun doing so, and that's the important part too. We need our iron down here so we can get all the goodies. Oops. Now, here's the beauty of this branch mining technique. Here's why it works and how it works and why it's better. Down this hallway, I'm seeing the floor and the ceiling, the entire column all the way down the hallway, and this entire stone wall, all these blocks, and this entire stone wall, all of these blocks. I've seen every one of those stones, and I know that there's no ores, no diamonds, no anything in either one of these walls. Okay, so right now I've seen all these blocks and all these blocks, and each time I do one of these hallways, I'm looking at new stone that is next to stone that I've already seen. Let's go over here a little bit more. I hear water running. Hopefully we won't break through. Because I don't want to do cave mining. I want to show you branch mining. Alright, so this is going to be our source hallway. This is the one that all other branches are going to come off of. So we're going to do our first branch now. Do the same thing as before, just and it gets frustrating, it gets boring, it takes time to find this stuff. And once you've got an area cleared out, it's cleared out. It doesn't, no more spawns after that. And I like to go long distances. And basically, when I'm looking for diamond, I go down and I make a decision. I'm not coming up until I have some diamond on me. I'm not going to quit until I'm successful. I'm not going to give up and say, well, I could be doing other things. If I'm looking for diamond, I'm looking for diamond for a reason, and I'm going to stay down here till I find it. Having the knowledge that there's one diamond vein in every 16 by 16 block, and basically it's less than 16 high, in the section that's less than 16 high, you can pretty much get diamond just about any time you want to. It's just a matter of doing the work. But it can get frustrating. And what I like to do is I'll mine for diamond if I don't have a specific reason for finding it. I'll mine for a while, and then when I get tired of doing that, and I've spent a good portion of my game doing that, I'll go outside and I'll do something else. I'll do some farming, or I'll investigate things, and then I'll go back down another day, and I'll do some more mining. And I'll just do it a little bit at a time, so it doesn't get too awful monotonous and boring. Alright, I've got water above my head. I can see the water dripping through here. And I've opened that block up, and I don't want to deal with creepers and stuff now, so I'm just going to put that back. I'll investigate that later on. It's all higher than I want to be anyway. So iron here. Got some gold here. There's also this perception that lava is an indicator of where diamond is. It is, however, only a perception. That's not the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is that when the game is created, the first thing that happens is the blocks are put up that represent all the different ores and all the stone and the dirt and all that. Then, the next thing that the game does in its programming is it terraforms it. It decides where the trees grow, the grass grows, where it's going to be hills, and it basically carves out the stone that's in the way, including any ores and stuff. In the process of doing that, what is going to happen, we're going to go over 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3. So I've seen all the stone on this wall. I've seen all the stone on this wall. And the ceiling, and the floor. And the ceiling and the floor of those hallways. So if I go over only one, then when I'm mining this hallway, I'm on the right hand side, I'd be looking at stone I already saw. So instead you move over 2. So now this is all stone I haven't seen yet. This is all stone I haven't seen yet. The floor and the ceiling are stone that I haven't seen yet. I'm going to go back to our picks. And we just systematically just keep mining these hallways next to one another. So this is 11, 12, 13. 11 and 12 are the ones with the highest concentration. Got some iron here. More than happy to take the iron. Now when I do the next hallway, there's going to be a hole right here where I just dug that out. Because the next hallway is going to show me that block right there, that wall that block was on, and I'm going to be mining that redstone out. As you see along the way, there's plenty of other ores. Any ore that is here, we're going to see. Alright, we're out of picks. So I will make a few more. So that's the third stone pick that we've gone through. And no diamond yet. And if you look at my Zan's map, you can kind of get an overhead picture of what's going on here. You can see I'm mining right next to the hallway, or 2 blocks away from the other hallway. So I mine in, I mine out. And sometimes you get lucky and you hit diamond right away. Sometimes you don't. I'm not going to collect all these ores right now. I'll come back and walk around later. Okay, so we broke through to our original hallway. So I've seen this entire column of stone right here, all the way back. This entire column, I've seen every one of these blocks. No need to move it, I've already seen it. So I haven't, and I've seen right now this entire column. This column here. Okay, so I haven't seen this one. So I'm going to mine right here, which is 2 over. So 1, 2, and we're going to mine right here. So each one of these hallways, we're looking at all new rock, all new ores. And because they're only 2 apart, we're not missing anything between them. So we're seeing every bit of stone here without moving it. Because that just uses up resources, it takes more time. Ends up with these huge rooms. Now if you want this to be a huge room, if your end result, if you want it to be a large room, then you go ahead and do this, mining in this way. And then you come back with TNT, you lay in the hallways, and set it off. And there'll be a chain explosion. There's our diamond right there. There'll be a chain reaction explosion, and you blow the walls out. Now let's see how many diamonds we've got here. Now when I'm mining diamond, I almost always, mine completely around it. So I know how much is there before I dig it out. I also know if it's sitting above lava where it might fall into the lava and I lose it. So I'm going to mine this so that it's completely floating. Alright, we've got 4, 5, at least 6 diamonds here. And that's our 4th pick. So I've only used 4 picks in order to get to this diamond. I'm gonna have 8. Yeah, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven, 8 diamonds right here. Look at our iron. Coal and lapis is underneath. So I'm going to mine completely around this so it's basically floating. And I know that it's safe to pick it up. I won't lose it. So the first diamond I found on this map was 3. And now this will make 11 that I've got in the first day. Mining it with iron, you can only pick it up with iron, you can only mine diamond with iron, and you can only mine obsidian with diamond. Alright, so we got an emerald, 8 diamonds, and 17 lapis. Some gold, some iron, and redstone. Now because there were so many there, I'm not going to continue to mine. I could just put these in a trunk so I don't lose them. Don't carry them on you. Do not carry them on you. Put them in a trunk and only pick them up when you're ready to transport them to wherever you're going to take them and save them. Because if you carry them on you, it's like the creatures in this game know that you're carrying the diamonds, and they will come after you. Alright. So, let's go out and I won't make you go with me, but I'm going to go out and take these home, put them in my trunk and all that kind of good stuff. And go right up there. I'll just build my way up just by throwing dirt down. So, until next time, as always, this is Zen, saying you be well and careful out there.